demand 15%, and the industry is contracting at 13, or volumes are contracting at 13%, I suppose it's going to put their minds under pressure. I can't reconcile that. I mean, do they not know? Do they? And I suppose they don't understand financial reports. I have to assume that.
It's shocking to think that people cannot understand, and then now they're going to go on strike and close
destroy
the
and make it even more difficult to bring the stuff out of the ground and create more pressure on labor. I don't know. Anyway, I suppose it's all a game. I suppose it's all part of the negotiation.
Yeah,
but
perhaps.
But the mines can't handle 15% increase. I mean, it's already you've already seen costs increasing. You know the kind of pressure that the mines are. So demand 15%. Anyway.
Not much out on the companies front today. The deal with Vukile, did you see they're buying Sanlam properties? And Sanlam's been getting out of property for a while.
I think there's a lot of the property trusts are bulking up and trying to create the market capitalization, which gives them the ability to do a lot more. I don't know much about that area, but I'm a little surprised that Sanlam are getting out, and it's quite an interesting deal. I think we need comment from them as to why they're taking that route. I would have thought as asset managers, they would have covered all classes of assets.
Yeah, it does seem strange. Although I guess they have quite a big stake in Vukile, so I guess they have the exposure.
Let them handle it. Yeah.
The AECI trading update was pretty bad, huh? These industrials.
Well, you've got to avoid companies that are exposed to mining and manufacturing, particularly auto manufacturing, and it just shows you how far their profits have been hurt. So I think it's still early days. They're attractive areas. We got that similar update from kind of Afrox, not as bad as this one, but it just shows you, how hard they have been hit by volume decreases. These are things to put to the side to wait until things, conditions improve before you go into them.
Right. So if we're talking indices, where would you be sort of looking now?
I think we still got to be defensive. Yeah. It's even though the market's up quite dramatically, and I mean we've had a huge rise, about 30% since March. That was the bottom. I still think you have to be defensive. There's no clear way out of it. Maybe on international markets we might be seeing something clearer there. I'm not convinced of that. But locally you can see conditions are tough.
Yeah, I thought, I'm not sure if you noticed, the rand was sort of dipping just below the 8 to the dollar mark, and that also is not always great for some South African companies.
And we've got no control over that. And it's not aligned to the South African economy. It's aligned to money that's flowing in here as part of carry trades, investors taking advantage of higher interest rates here. And it's also aligned to stronger commodity prices. We're assumed to be a commodity nation, so I think money flows in here.
David Shapiro is with Sasfin. Join Moneyweb for a breakfast briefing on gold, untitled Gold, a Safe Haven in Troubled Times. Speakers include SA Gold Coin Exchange Alan Denby, Vladimir Nedeljkovic of Absa Capital, Issy Bacha, and Peter Major of KD's Corporate Solutions. Barry Sargent will be facilitating. It's going to be held at the JSE on the 18th of June. Cost is 250 Rand. If you are interested in attending, contact Barbara Mazaris on 082-881-0783 or email her at barbara@moneyweb.co.za.
If you were invested in the JSE All Share Index, you could have lost 24% of your investment since September last year. But what if there was a risk-free way to recover some of your losses? If you're insured with Discovery Life, you can take advantage of the upfront investment integrator from Discovery Invest. Just invest in a 10-year endowment and will immediately boost your investment by up to 26%. And the boosted amount is guaranteed to grow at 6% yearly. Which just goes to show, success is inevitable with Discovery Invest. An authorized financial services provider. Terms and conditions apply.
I would like to send these parcels to... Goeiedag, your parcel, sir. How's it, bro? I got your parcel. Hello, your parcel, ma. Dawnwing Global Express.